What's going down, M7 community and new people watching wondering what's going down with 6.0 update that just dropped for everyone. Now, there's going to be a few things that we're going to cover inside of this. Let's go ahead and get the update software going down. Now, since I already technically have beta 3.0, I'm just going to be able to get the fine details of what I already know. I finally gained back my HDD drive. I lost that during beta testing, so now I can finally fill it up. Everyone should have this in this situation. So this is exactly what I speculated. The system update would have the improvements of the performance. And one of the things that I experienced, you see this is my old PlayStation 4 right here, and one of the things that I brought this out to is because if you have a Pro, you're gonna have a double decker, but you're gonna want to peel this cover off like so, exactly like this one is right here, and you're gonna want to get one of these, and you're going to want to clean it. And the reason why it is because since they did a performance increases, you're going to hear your system huffing and puffing, and you know, it's not a bad thing. During beta 2 it was really fun, but it was really unstable. In beta 3 it was really stable, but it was steady, so I cleaned it out by that point in time. So let's go ahead and say let's go ahead and update. So now it's going to reset. Now cool thing is, since we're streamed, we're going to be able to see it instantaneously, but for the sake of it doing its install and doing everything, I think it's just pretty much an overlay. We'll also see exactly what they changed inside of the PSN network and a few other things that I want to go to. But let's go ahead as it reboots. We'll go to the web, and you can see that I pulled up a screenshot. I needed to have that into place. And this is just some gameplay that I have of like the new Tomb Raider that's been playing. I've got beta access to that, and well, not beta access, but really just the access to the few days early, which was great. This game's been really interesting. Like, I like the graphics. The gameplay itself is okay, but it's only in 1.03, so I'm hoping once they drop it, like tomorrow, I believe, which is going to be the 14th, it should have some really fun situations that you can come into play. Now, it seems like that update's already kind of like donezo. It should be booting back to me any second, and then I'll go right back over and we can get off of this gameplay that we have in there. Perfect. Seems like the PlayStation's got itself going down for as far as the install goes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit pauseola, and let's go ahead and go back to the install. So here we are. Wanted to go ahead and use that buffer. And if you like this so far and we're getting into some certain things, and you have a comment that you want to leave down below, please do. I'm all a big fan basis point of like having people let me know what's going down with their updates, let me know what's going down with everything in that general standpoint. But let's cover the facts now. Can you play a PlayStation 3 game? No. It never was set up for it, and I don't think it ever will be. PlayStation 3 has one version that you can play 3, 2, and 1, but you cannot play backwards compatibility, and they said that. The backwards compatibility falls into maybe if they had a PlayStation 5, that goes into maybe a 4 backwards compatibility, but for as far as what we can see in the system today, I don't think we're really going to get any situationable past that. But let's go back to another factoid that people were asking. Does it help with the buffering and the instability of the frame rates with the Pro? I have a Pro. I did notice that when I upgraded that it just struggled. Well, you're doing 4 times the amount of data, and even though they upgraded GPU and like you have the compacting point of like everything coming together, you still have like falter points. So in this stability, they tuned it up, they got it mixed up in the situation where it's really beautiful. I think for myself, the way it breathes now and the way it performs, it's really sweet. Now, if you notice something straight off the bat, what's going to happen, this is one of the major changes that happen right up here. You see this? That was beautiful. Now, I wanted to talk about this like forthright, but I didn't know my leeway with being beta testing with Sony, so I didn't want to be completely forthright, but I had a lot of community members asking me. So this is me being what's up with the community members, now being able to kind of talk about it, and now getting the final one. Now, the install, you can see, barely did anything. It basically just restored and rebooted my gameplays of what I can do. So that was one of the funner things that I actually saw directly go into the situation of the install of 6.0. As you can see, Spidey come into play. So clean your system. B, facts and can'ts of what it can and cannot do. Yes, it improves the performance, so you're going to start seeing a lot of things. Now, if you are experiencing this and you're watching this and you're like, this totally did not fix this, yeah, you can hit the dislike. I mean, either way, you read this much and down to the point of wondering what the heck's there. You can like it, or you can leave a comment and maybe Sony will look into it. You know, one of the beautiful things of what happens to B is the communication between everyone in this intercommuted web of the interwebs. And enough webbing jokes with all Spider-Man's, like, you know, shooting over inside of here. But I think that if you have any questions for as far as what the system like is going to push itself into its boundary. Now the AMD sync, that was another one that like someone asked. Now that one I was a little unclear if they did or did not, but what I do know for sure is it is got a huge performance like increase. Like, so for me, I noticed huge increasements when playing like Insomniac Spider-Man. I increased the even down to the No Man's Sky when they were patching it through the next cycles when I first started beta testing at the very beginning of August. Now, if you also want to be a beta tester, I can help you with that. One of the cool things that is I actually have a video up that hopefully by the time this uploads, and I can put this video link up here. I can't do it right now, unfortunately, but when this finally catches up where I can edit it, you yourself can conveniently just go to the links that I give you and just apply over and over again. And it's a process, trust me, but it's a fun process when you're part of a, I guess, cutting edge point to hear and see your system sing and not really fail too much. So it was kind of cool to actually see that. Now, another thing that most people were asking, and the biggest thing, and I think I saved this one for the end because most people analytically will be like, can you change your PSN name? Can you change your PSN name? Now, I'm going to point blank cut to the chase. When have we ever heard that you could? Let's be honest. When has Sony ever said that they were? So with that being said, you really have to take into consideration, you know, well, it's probably not going to happen. And it's just basically you starting a new account over again. They mentioned before in the past that you yourself could not change it because they did not write it in the OS in the very beginning when they started making the whole online experience come to life from the predecessor of PlayStation 2 where you slapped a drive in order to play Final Fantasy to the very good platform of what they introduced and basically gave us PSN names that we all became acquainted with. It was in PlayStation 3. So it's like they wrote it to not be really that backwards where you can change it. So I don't think that 5.0 is going to fix it. I don't think 5.5 is going to fix it. I don't think 6.0 is going to fix it. And I don't think, quite frankly, 6.55, if it ever comes out, is going to fix it. So I hate to break it to all the people out there that have really been holding on hope that, you know, that's the game changer. Like, for me personally, I can care less. I mean, I like my game or tag. It's MacGyver 7th. You can add me and follow me if you like. It's across the board on all like my networks, my social platforms. But the point that I'm being is that if you made a wrong mistake and you want to keep your trophies, well, I guess that does suck, yes. But you're not really losing stuff. I'd much rather get an update that right now is 6.0 and makes my system purr. Because let's be honest here, what are we waiting for? What's the big horizon that everyone's waiting for? And leave a comment if you definitely are, because I am. I'm going to be getting it day one. If not, I can get it a little early. It's PlayStation 5. But I don't want them to rush it. Like, let's be honest here. Do you want PlayStation 5 in 19? And you can leave a comment for that one. Personally, myself, no, I don't. I want it in 2020, first quarter of 2020, or very ending quarter of 19. If they can give it to us during Christmas, I'll accept that. But I think that they need to take their time, build the system, make it affordable, and crush the market. I think if they make a backwards compatible 8K system going to 4K and future-proof themselves, they will have made something so beautiful that no other system will really be able to touch it for the exclusives that they have. And like, look what happened. We've got so many great things for this is the year to game on PlayStation. If you didn't already know that this generation won, and no offense Xbox, if you've gotten this far, why are you watching this video? This is a firmware update for this PlayStation. Sony, this is where you cue the laugh track. But this is your boy MacGyver 7th, very easily saying, remember, get one of these or Air Off. I personally like this because it's eco-friendly. I got it on Amazon. If people want to know, I can put a link onto it. I'm going to very shortly be getting into the affiliated program with alongside of Amazon. So now I can like showcase items and have people, like, if they want to purchase them, and then it helps me as a creator to become a little bit more embedded into the situations of never asking for money, because I don't like that. That's a bad taste in the mouth. Personally, me, I want to be able to give back, give knowledge, be a nerd, have fun, be a global motivator, not a social influencer, because I think social influencer is a bad word in a general standpoint. And global motivator makes me feel like I'm doing a positive outreach to push it forward and have it bounce back. So if you want to be part of that, help me out. Subscribe down below, hit the notification bar, and you'll get IRL notifications of when I go live with either Spider-Man, or if it's me doing patch notes, if it's me building some kind of ridiculously cool like flameless firework. Like, I do so much on this channel on a general standpoint, but this is me signing out saying, if you have any more comments, if I didn't cover something, if you want more factoid in the details, let me know down below, and I can always put out another video showcasing that situation, because I had a lot of people in the beta series that I released reach out to me, and I was so happy to be able to give them the answers that they want, and really try to see like what happens. No, I haven't heard that myself. That might be a rumor. It looks like one of the comment boards. As I end this, I'll take this one as it catches up and will be part of the actual update. And this is from Carnage Ghost. It says that there is heard that the software breaks the PS4, aka it's a bad update. Myself, I think if it was a bad update, I would have experienced it during beta, in beta 2 and beta 3. So why would the finished product be not a good overlay in that situation? But if you definitely have, like, let me know. Like, I would like to unfortunately know about this misfortune, but know about it so Sony can know about it. You know, it's like if this video goes viral and you like, share, and subscribe it, and it's an informational point that you can use this as maybe even of lightweight information and factoids, and it built into the comments, because where my Aniba, where I put in this, is a carbon collection of what my knowledge is and sharing that knowledge to others and other people adding it. So think of it as wiki in a sense. This is a wiki video. Add your comment down below. But this is your boy MacGyver7th signing off, doing the Pip-Boy thing and saying, remember, keep it classy, but it's not where your dreams take you, it's where you take your dreams. And this is MacGyver7th signing off, saying, hey, if you have any more information, drop a comment down below. And thank you so much for watching. And again, stay classy. And I'll stay classy as we keep swinging with Peter Parker over here. I can't wait for that. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be alive for a lot more situations as we go into the future. And that future is very grand.